oh, oh. You're getting close to that. Oh, oh, oh,
No!
oh. What are you doing? Oh, Robert, we're running out of tunnel. Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers episode with Robert cowering in the corner down there for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, today we have a very important goal. We actually have two very important goals that is going to massive. It's a big project. One of them is a very big project. The other one is a very useful project. So the first issue we have is we're running low on power on the base, and it's all Robert's fault.
Is that right?
Yep, yep, it is. It's all Robert's fault. He just watches too much anime on the space tubes.
What else am I supposed to
And
do when I'm laying in bed in curfew? Okay, we
you
all
should
know
be
how that
doing
is.
work. Yeah, jeez. You only get 2 hours of sleep a night. The rest of the time you should be working. Stupid.
Anime.
Just Uh, anyway, so our plan is for power wise is twofold actually. We forgot about discussing the other one, but one, we want to have a small reactor as a backup, an emergency backup. We have plenty of reactor components, we have plenty of uranium, so that's not that much of an issue. But we don't want to rely on uranium all the time. We want to use precious wind power. And we decided basically we're going to stick them up here along the edges of the cliffs. I've already put down armor blocks in the positions where I want them. Hopefully, when I placed them, they snapped to the grid or where the grid should be. So there's like 3 up there, and I think I had 3 up here. Maybe I can't actually remember. 1 to 3, and I plan on doing that, connecting them up using neon tubes as cabling. That is my plan, and of course there's a storm because why would there not be a storm? And then, the big project. Robert, why you lock me outside? Did you want to tell the peeps about the big project? Why does this car keep moving over too? That's weird.
It's probably the wind. Wind snarling around. Yes. Oh, and by the way, with your windmills, you could technically start the connection point from the base. They guarantee that they're connected to. Anyway, but I'm sure you'll figure that. That's your project. I'm not gonna think for you. I got enough to think about. No, not my plane.
So it off
God.
the top. It's a lightning storm. It's fine.
Okay.
The sky's cleared. It should go away.
Okay. So
this is why we need to do things, by the way.
yes, exactly. The plane getting struck by lightning. That was just an example of why this is a priority. So I'm gonna jetpack over here just to be a little easier visual for this. Okay, hello lag. So the goal that we're doing is, I think we briefly mentioned making a runway entrance where the plane is currently at. But then I was thinking how annoying it is to fly through the canyon and how little space we have from the surface to the ground to work with. So I was looking at this big, chunky mountainside here and wondering why don't we just use this? And, big open field to get to it. So the goal, or the idea that we've brainstormed, is having the entrance to the underground airport be where this lands. So have it kind of like this be the floor. And then, yeah, and then what I'll do while he's working on the windmills is I'm going to do a temporary framework around the mountain so we have a base connection point here that we can use to do pistons and drills and whatnot to get there. Apart from that, we also had this plateau, and through some eyeballing and a few just looking around, we did discover that this is about lined up with the ground floor of the actual garage. And so we kind of figured this could be like the ATC tower, this nice little area here. Where there's the floating block right here.
Oh, hello, Little Rock. Yeah, it's got a nice view. It's got a good.
It's a Jedi
overview
rock.
of everything.
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful view. It's actually tall enough that's above. Okay, what are the Jedi rock? What are you doing?
The Jedi is gone. Anyway.
Sith. So it's actually above that plateau, so this is a really nice view. We also could put a the missile turret to keep bugging you about here. Be a bad spot for it. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on that. I don't know. Are we going to finish all this episode? Putting you on the spot.
Well, my windmill thing, that won't take long, and a lot of this stuff is going to be off-camera stuff, like you putting in the framework and stuff like that. Like, it's not really... the drilling will probably be on camera, but once the drilling gets started, the drilling will be pretty quick. It won't take that long to drill.
Here's what I proposed. Let's. What if we drill out?
Marry you.
No. Oh god. What if we drill out the tunnel, maybe frame it in, and then we don't weld it up or design it necessarily? I wouldn't mind ending it with like landing the plane there. So maybe just do the bare minimum to get the plane in the mountain. But other than that, just dig it out and.
Well, I wasn't planning on designing it all in this episode because that's going to take that's a whole episode on its own. That's just going to take time.
Yeah, I'm not even going to think about the ATC this episode. I'm just going to think about. Yeah, I'm just going to think about drilling that tunnel, which is, again, like you're saying, it's easy enough. Then building enough inside to land our scout plane.
Yes.
And I think that's a pretty fitting end. That would mean that. So our goal for this episode is fixing the power problem, trying to futurize it with the reactor, and making a protected area for the plane.
Yes. Because the plane is actually quite important. That's what lets us find more wrecks. Because finding wrecks on the ground with that vehicle, it takes time. The plane can fly. It can go pretty far pretty quickly, which is the benefit. So I think Robert should get to that, and it's going to quickly, let's go. I'm going to grab some steel blocks. So I think Robert is right. Okay. So I think my best bet is I'm going to have to make this ugly. To begin with. It is the way it is. Like, I'm going to come back, I'm going to delete all these, but I want to make sure that the windmills line up properly, because if they don't line up properly, then it just causes problems. And okay, so we want to go over that way. Just want to kind of make sure I'm out of the way a little bit, and then we're going to go up like this. This is basically how I'm going to do this. Alright, so I come back. No, I want to place, and that's okay. That didn't hit Robert's plane. It's fine. When he doesn't know, won't hurt him. Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you're umming. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just making the ugly be really ugly until I can make the pretty look pretty. Okay? You gotta, break a few ugly gooses before you can have an omelet or something. I don't know what the saying is. See, this is why I had to do this. This is a perfect example. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't have known that I was that much out. See? Perfect. Now we're fine. So I want to put the first windmill here. I don't know how well they're going to work that low to the ground. I'm going to be honest with you. I might have to make a little tower to make them a little bit higher, but I kind of don't want to as well. I kind of like them just being on these little peaks.
It might trick the system because it's on the peak. Like, one side is on top of the mountain. It should be fine.
I know. We won't know until we do it. Because, yeah, you're right. Technically, this side is like 1,000,000 meters higher than what the base is as well.
Yeah.
I should probably actually do it this way. I mean, all I can really do is just put him down and hope for the best. Look, there's Robert. He's going. He's a little powerhouse.
Yeah, I can't. It makes it so much easier. I did not even know, like, pressing B to lock onto grid area existed until and it's a game changer.
Yeah, I know. You've only been playing this game for like 5 years now. See, you learn something new every day. He learned that a couple of days ago, but it was okay. It's fine. It didn't break Robert's stuff again.
Stop it.
As long as I don't break Robert's stuff, it's fine. It's like that Dragon Ball Z bridge. Don't break Popo stuff. Don't break Popo stuff. I'm sure nobody will get that reference. Alright. So that is pretty easy. That's pretty straightforward. So we'll put our windmills there, and then what I plan on doing once I grind all this scaffolding down, I plan on connecting the windmills using these neon tubes. I think that'll look pretty good. I think that'll look all right. Should work. Don't know why it wouldn't work. So it should be good. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we disappear for a minute?
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
I think we're good. I'm walking along this mountain here. I'm kind of thinking, in the future, might try to do like might try to make a rockway built into the mountain using like those quarter block steel plates and color it to the mountain. So we have like this weird mountainside path. Might be fun. Completely useless, but fun.
Well, it's pretty much the definition of everything in this game that we would. Kind of useless, but fun to build. So
that is the idea. But yeah, other than that, that's just a little thought that I would share with the group.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get to work putting these windmills up, and I'm gonna put the little neon tubes up, and then we come back. We can fall off the edge of the mountain. It's fine. When we come back, we can have a look at digging a giant ass tunnel in the ground.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. All right. We'll see you guys in a minute. Well, things have progressed. Is that the word? That's the word. I got my wind turbines up. I've connected them with cables. Nothing is welded up except the wind turbines. Here, all the way around, it's kind of cool. Over here, it's all the way around, and I stopped it there. I got lazy and just connected it along here. That'll change in the future, but for now, it's working and it's running. We just needed power in the base. The wind turbines aren't at optimal height. I tried to raise them, and like, it didn't really change anything too much. So I'm fine with where they are. They're mostly going to be decorative, if we're to be honest. They provide a little bit of power, keep us running. That's all that matters. We don't have any refineries or anything running. There's a little Robert, a wild Robert appears. Hello, Robert.
Howdy.
Howdy. So do you like my little ugly chain wire
Yes.
thing?
Yes, I do think it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Does its job. We did have a lightning storm like a minute ago at a delayed hour thing where it actually did disconnect them. It was just fun. So I had to go find that connection. And it nearly killed Robert, I think.
Yes, I was working on the cliffside on my new path.
Yes. Well, do you want to take us on a journey through your new...
Yes. So I did make it where we can get to it without a jetpack.
That's
Got metal.
good.
Um,
It's probably from when my thing blew up. Ah!
Hello. Okay. I will eventually make this. This was going to be temporary, but now I'm thinking about making it permanent, but just definitely fine-tuned.
Yeah, it needs a few safety features, I think.
Yeah. Up ahead, I started the process of our permanent addition right up here.
Okay.
Kind of blends in. Eventually, I'll
Yeah,
make the
totally.
bottom match it, and I'll fix stuff like this. I'm just kind of exploring the options.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that'd be
Cool.
fun.
Work in progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't slip.
Before we continue, hold on.
Mhm.
I need to just wash my hands of all of this. This is not the way I would have done the drilling process. I'm just going to put this out here. I would have only used one piston. But anyway, Robert, continue.
Look, you may not listen to the safety recommendations created by our founding fathers, but you know what? I do. Okay, so I'm spending a bit more time and resources for safety. Okay, so your position is going to be down here.
Yep.
Then you get to hopefully once this is gone, you're gonna have to like balance off and reach to push that button. Good luck with that. But that's
fine.
only in case of emergencies. That will stop the pistons and whatnot in case something really bad happens. I of course have that
Okay.
control. Now, also watch your step here. This rock tends to, yeah, So here's my controls. I shall ride the drills, my army of drills, into this mountain.
And off the edge, apparently.
And off the edge. Okay.
Um.
So
Okay.
we'll do this first stage, which will start the process. Then it's just going to be adding our 8 more or 16 more pistons or something.
It's gonna be a lot of pistons.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure we can fund all this. But yes, we shall continue this until we make the desired length.
Just for sanity's sakes, people, just before we go continue with this, I would have done one piston with all of the drills connected to it, and then I would have extended that one piston off, and then just kept grinding down the drills, adding more pistons and going forward. That would have been the better way, the more affordable way. I think that's the way we're going to end up having to do it, because I don't think we're going to have enough resources to build all of the pistons that we're going to need, Robert. Like, I feel like we're going to need, like, my way we would need like 20 pistons. Your way, I think we're going to need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 times 20. So it was that 160 pistons.
Yeah, just, a little bit. Anyway, I am curious to see if this works.
Yeah, so I'll go upstairs. I'm going to assume. Remember to right click too.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if I mine, they're not. Except create
Yeah,
big
they're not
stone
going anywhere,
ball.
but
That'll
like,
end.
yeah, and we'll have to right click anyway because it won't mine the right distance. I'm hoping that the distance is fine. I don't know. We'll find out.
You're in your spot. You gonna ride the drill, or are you gonna stay in your little area?
Well, I'll probably just stay in my little area.
Okay. Right clicking now. Up. Can you turn on the drills?
Why are the drills not turned on? Is that the on button? I don't know. Is the red button on?
Wait.
Okay, well, I press
I
the
don't
red
think they
button.
need to be on. Right?
Yes, the drills have to be on. Of course the drills have to be on.
Wait.
Your station's turned off. That's what it said offline before.
There's no power.
Why is there no power?
Is this not connected to the base somehow?
This should be connected to the base.
Oh, man.
Have you failed? Did you
This is
disconnect it some way?
So anticlimactic. Wait a minute.
This isn't connected, Robert. The whole thing isn't connected. Oh, people, this is what I have to work with. This is...
Wait, is this fixable?
Yeah, hold on, move. Okay, there we go.
Is that connected now?
Should be connected now. Does your control
yes,
seat
yes,
say
it's
on
connected.
one?
Connected.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to assume my position.
Assume your position.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to try this again.
Let's try this again.
Okay. It looks like we should clear enough to at least not need 1,000 drills.
Okay, I shall up the speed by 1. Velocity. About that speed.
Yeah, that looks like a good speed.
And we're fixing to go max extension in like 5 seconds.
Okay, there we go. I was going to say the far left drill was not working.
Why are you slow?
And there we go.
Yep, this is
okay.
But this shall allow us to build more pistons.
I mean, on the plus side, at least he has the drills spaced good. That's the perfect spacing for the drills. On the downside, so many pistons.
Look, we don't have to do all 8 at the exact same time if we run out of materials. We could like focus on one drill and do it down. Not that it's the most efficient way to do it, but it is a
we could just... Can I just...
No. You know what? You leave. You leave. This tunnel will be done.
Your way's gonna take us forever.
You go. Be gone.
All you need to do is just put one piston on the end of this one piston,
Be gone.
and then connect the drills with like just building blocks like this, and then everything will be fine, and
It
we'll
makes
all
it
be
rubbly.
happy.
It makes it rubbly.
There's a button that says like share inertia tension, and it disables the wobbly.
It still makes it rubbly.
No, it doesn't. It makes it not wobbly if you share the inertia tension.
Get out of here. Go.
And then when you get over a long distance, when it does actually start to get hit by the weight, you just put like a blast armor block underneath it, and it just rides along the top of it. You don't even have to weld it up. It's easy. But, I'll leave it to you over engineering.
Wait. You know what I need from you? Come here.
What?
Where am I going?
I don't know where you're going.
Weld that up.
Weld what up?
This cargo container.
I don't have cargo container things on me.
Exactly. You go get the stuff.
Why are we making a cargo container?
So that when I grind down the drills and I can stick it in the box
Oh,
without
yeah,
having to
you
go
just
back.
chuck it there instead of having to run forward. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the one part. It's the one part of your build that makes sense. And the reason I'm running two along by foot is I have one oxygen bottle with 20 hydrogen bottle, 24% in it, and that is it. We have no more ice. There is an emergency stash of ice somewhere, but we have no more ice, and yeah, we got to be conservative. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have Robert do his next extension. We'll come back for the next bit, the next drill, just to see what his thing looks like, and then we'll probably. I'm just bouncing down the hill right now. It's fine. Then we might do a little bit of a time lapse of him drilling it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, do you want to say the thing?
I'm not gonna lie. I think with my shenanigans, I may not deserve time.
Anyway, skip.
Well, I think we're back, and I did cave slightly, and made it where we put in 2 pistons instead of 8, as in 2 sets of pistons instead of 8 sets of pistons. I still can't reason doing all this in 1 set of piston. Okay, I'm already getting the jittles. Yeah, that's a word. Add it to the dictionary. Jittles. Okay, ready to do this?
Yeah, I mean, about as ready as we ever will be.
Everything jiggling.
Yeah,
Go.
it's not jiggling any more than it was with one piston. Just getting in there. Nice big hole.
I'm going fast, so I'll maybe lower the speed on the way back.
No, it's working. It's fine.
I know it's working, but it doesn't get all of it.
Yeah, you do it on the way back as well.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, just calm down. Yeah, man, you could have done this all with one piston. It would have been
It's already getting the jiggling now. Okay, how could you do it with 1 piston?
It's not going to jiggle any more than what it's already jiggling.
That's a lie.
Don't hate on the jiggle. The jiggle is part of the process.
There is a acceptable and respectful amount of jiggling in any item. Okay.
No barking, buddy.
But then there is an unacceptable amount of jiggling.
Yeah. And this is well and truly on the good side of the acceptable line.
Absolutely.
And it would be with 1 set of pistons.
It would not be.
It would be.
Leave it to the viewers, okay? Calm it down.
Fuel critical.
You team Robert, the safety guy, or you team Smokey, the unsafety guy? That's all I'm saying.
So that's like we're probably about 1/3 of the way there now.
I have to go get new resources, though.
It's going to have to be 3 times larger than what we currently got.
I just hope it's actually big enough.
I mean, did you measure how wide the plane was? That's probably would have been
I did measure it, and I decided that 12, which is 12 blocks, is about like the minimum I would do it. That leaves some wiggle room, but I think this is a start. I think eventually we might decide to extend it bigger in the future as new planes evolve, but for now this should be enough.
Yeah, I mean, extending it
won't
be that. Once we already have a cave put in, extending it won't be that difficult.
Oh,
But yeah, I think this will be good for now. It's also foggy and mysterious, and I feel like murder is in the air. So
we're gonna do one piston so we don't have to go back to get more piston material.
I am quite happy to do one piston, sir.
Okay, fine. We'll do one piston. Test out your theory. That also means we don't have to go back to base to get more piston material.
Yes. Also, we should do the middle piston. The middle piston should stay.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah,
let's do that, then we'll be back when that's done. Hopefully it's not storming.
get struck by lightning in the middle of it.
Yeah, luckily we're about to be underground, so that's nice.
Also, did you notice you never actually welded up these connection points? The most important parts to weld up in the entire thing.
I thought about it, but then I didn't do it because I figured, nah.
We'd weld up those blocks, the blocks that don't really matter, but
Oh.
he won't weld up the ones holding up all the tension. Anyway, please don't break them. We can't have. I don't want to go get the pieces to fix them. Anyway, we're gonna do this, and we'll be back. One.
Okay, and we are back from our little skip, and I caved once again, and we done it down to one piston. But it wasn't because I think his idea is good. It is because it saved us a trip from going back. Everything that we've done so far has just been with what we originally started with. It's actually kind of cool.
It is the better option.
Whatever you say, we'll about to find out. Let's turn
See,
that
look,
on.
perfectly stable.
Had a bit of wriggle.
There's no wiggle. I don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly fine. Look at it.
Okay. Also,
there's no wiggle. There's no droop.
Smokey's there to give us light. He's our spotlight. Yeah. We're too cheap to put a spotlight.
If you don't want to, I don't think cheap is the word. I think lazy is the word. Look, it's working perfectly. It's staying perfectly erect. There's no droop.
Okay.
The wiggle
fine.
is minimal.
I will admit I shall sit and stand erected.
Damn straight.
But I still stand by what I've done because what I've done allowed us to do this. There.
Okay. Small victories, eh?
I'll take any small victory. Multiple small victories over a big victory, right?
On the plus side, I'm in like the free cam at the moment. We're pretty close to the base now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hop in your free cam and have a look, you'll see decent. Made a decent way.
F8.
F8. I got the hiccups. Hiccups are annoying.
Oh, look at our tunnel. Look at our little runway. Oh yeah, we're out. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we could. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, let's stop it here, and let's place down our little runway thing, and then we can like dig out the rest another day once we need Merling and whatnot.
But how are we gonna get to the base and back?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we might as well just dig. I say put another 3 or 4 pistons on, which we're gonna have to go get the piston bits, which is not that big deal because the pistons you can carry a fair bit of them.
That, or we could frame and move up, just move everything up a few several blocks, then just build what we built here again.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Fuel critical.
No.
You want to add more pistons? Okay.
Yeah, just add more pistons. More pistons. More pistons is always there. More pistons and rotors on hinges.
Fine. So we're gonna do that and three more piston it, and that should pretty much get us all the way to the garage. Then we just have to make a little staircase. That's one person big staircase.
Well, we're going to be a bit further back from the garage, but we could just dig a simple walking tunnel.
I'm gonna find something. That's the easy part.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part.
So you thinking the next skip should be actually once we have that tunnel built?
Yeah, once it's done.
Yeah. So you get the gist of it. So this is how you dig tunnels as space engineers, in case you didn't know. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward, very easy.
The other way of digging tunnels is using explosives, but we don't have explosives.
Yeah, that's a bit more expensive way, but funner. Yep. Okay.
It is certainly a way.
I think while yeah, okay. Yeah, so let's just grind this down, get some new pistons and start from there.
We're gonna get to work.
Yep. Skip. Okay. So if things look different, that's because things are different. So I switched out the drills for welders and I went ahead and welded this runway, so it actually looks like a runway now. With the difference of A, it being underground. I have never heard of an underground runway. Maybe it exists. If you know of one, comment down below. That would be actually fascinating. Besides that, there seems to be a metal barred wall blocking any planes from taking off or landing at the moment. So that's gonna have to be demolished. So that's, I guess, what I'm gonna be doing now. And getting rid of all these pistons. They did their job. They made my welding job significantly faster. This was about 90, well, say it was about 10,000 steel plates to do this, which was pretty significant, like a quarter of our steel plate supply, I think. So there's that. We'll have to go get more steel plates. But anyway, yeah, that's my little quick update. Just wanted to showcase exactly how this got welded up. Just attach some welders to this thing, and that's that. Too bad I can't attach grinders to it and have it grind itself. That would be useful. But anyway, I shall come back once this is grounded down and it's time to attempt the landing. Okay, see you there.
One. So, things have occurred, stuff has been done, time has passed, and I think we've had a pretty successful day. Don't you?
I do. I do think it's been pretty successful.
Yes, yes, it has. So, we have welded this up. Well, when I say we, Robert built a little roller attachment to the pistons where we were using the mining heads and welded all of this up. It used probably about a good quarter of our steel plates, if not more, doing it. But, you know, it is what it is. We've run out of small steel tubes. That I do know for a fact, because we can't weld anything more up. It's a little bit annoying. But here is the giant runway. I think it looks cool. You wanna take us through things? I mean, there's not much to really take through, but
Yeah. So it should be. Well, it's definitely long enough to take off and land our small little scout plane. It should even be long enough to land most medium-sized planes, I would imagine. Pretty long.
yeah. Also, we decided we're not going to fill the walls in on the roofs. What we're just going to do is support struts every X amount of distance.
Yeah. Maybe like 10 blocks or something.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out. Also, for brainstorming an idea like a rotating platform, kind of like how trains do it. Like at the end of the runway to turn the plane around or put it into a specific parking spot.
Yeah, just because I think there's enough room for the plane to turn around, but you know, spinny disc is always awesome. However, you've done this entrance is like even, so I just realized that spinny disc might be a bit.
The drills were 3. Okay, we could extend the thing by.
No, so it's done. I'm not doing no. No more. It's good.
It is what it is.
But I've also, while Robert was building his little welding piston thing, I connected this place up with a conveyor junction, so connected to the rest of the base right now. I can find something. Like, see, I can pull things out of there. It's pretty cool. And I built a stairway to heaven and a med bay to just recharge, because it saves having to run all the way upstairs. But yeah, got a nice little stairway. Obviously, it's not welded up because components are required, but everything looks pretty cool. I like this part.
Oh, I do like that. I wonder if there's a way to make it where you can always look down. Like maybe leave this one unwelded or something.
I mean, give it like a glass slope, I suppose.
That'd be weird. I think I don't know. Just leave it unwelded for now. We'll see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to be
But,
getting around to welding for a bit. I think this
yeah.
is. I think this is
Also,
down on the priority list of welding.
yeah. Also, I think for now we're just gonna leave the tunnel like this, like it's been hand dug. The walls on this side just being rock and this side being support. I don't know. I kind of like the look. We'll see how we go. I think Robert likes the look too. I don't know.
I do. Yeah, I do like the look.
Not that it connects up to it, but I just dropped it, locked a thing. That's fine. Not like that was important, and now I've got the chat on. It's fine. It's okay. Never mind. We're good. Yeah. So this just comes up here, connects to this garage, which is kind of cool. But now, I think Robert, it's time to try to put your plane away. Also, we should probably try getting connection to recharge it too. We could probably do that between episodes because that's
Yeah,
the
we can.
connector.
We'll find some type of connector point in the end. Let's just see if we can even get it in the end.
Yes. Yes, that is. This car is bugging me, dude. I don't know why it keeps moving.
Yeah,
I'm right up against the edge now.
the assumption that I think we're coming across is the half blocks. Space engineers don't like park things on half blocks.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I don't think I've ever done that. So, you're gonna join me? You're gonna be passenger for this? Or you're gonna be
Oh, yeah.
in the hangar?
Hey, if you're gonna fail and kill someone, you're gonna kill everyone. Like,
Copy that.
that's the rule. That's the rule. Okay, gotta get into the seat. There we go.
And I have to
All
get
right.
used to the controls. I have a full hotbar stuff. Uh,
This is riveting. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how this works. My battery's on. There we go. My batteries were
There
not
we go.
on. Okay. I gotta be careful with that right ring. There you
And don't
Go.
disconnect our base from power.
We don't need power.
Sorry, it's just a windy storm as well.
This is fine.
Ooh.
Um.
Ow.
Ow. Ow. Okay, helmet's on. Okay. I see your parachute.
It's fine. Concentrate on landing.
Copy that.
Oh, oh, oh. You're getting close to that. Oh, oh.
No! Oh!
Well, you know what they say? Any landing you walk away from is a successful landing.
I'm just gonna turn that propeller off.
Also, I may have underestimated the size of your wing.
I told you it was gonna be barely big enough when I built it this ride.
But you just said before that it might be big enough for medium size.
I did the length, not the width. Look, minimum damage. There is a dent in the wall now, but you know, just battle scars.
Maybe we build a support strut over that.
Yeah, exactly. I still think maybe it should be on the to-do list to make this thing a little rider in the future.
Well, that is the plan. I mean,
Not necessarily today. Yeah, turning around's easy. Feel.
yeah.
I kind of want
Now,
to
you
take
know-
off and try to redo that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Are you able to take off without actually taking off straight away?
Me.
Or is it going to be like a dropping off the edge in the movie kind of thing when you just fall off a cliff and it's like, oh, did they crash? No one's ever done this before, and then it's like the plane just appears flying up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna brace like get kind of to the end, and here we go. Into a sandstorm.
Yeah.
You can totally blame it on the wind.
Yeah, because that's totally a factor.
Okay.
I don't think you're like going far enough away. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Robert, we're running out of tunnel.
I did it.
I mean, he didn't hit the wall this time. I mean, that's an improvement.
Look, it's gonna be some trial and error, okay? Just, you know what? I can't name any pilots that's landed inside a hole.
Because you
Okay.
can't name it.
Except not Robert's on that list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm gonna. We need a
that's
couch.
certainly.
We need a lounge area down here.
I was gonna say we have a couch. It's just upstairs.
Uh, yeah, that's terrifying. That is really terrifying. But it works. Okay, the concept works.
Yep. The plane is now secure.
Also, in the future, I think we're planning on letting it go out a bit, maybe into a balcony. So in the
Well, I was thinking,
future,
yeah,
we could aim. I could aim to land outside. You know?
well, I think it was gonna go to what, about here or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you do that, I think it'll be like again. I'll aim for that instead of like
In
flying
the middle
inside.
of the runway.
Like at this point, I'm flying inside of a hole and just trying to keep it straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, this I'm gonna have to mind that. That scared me when I was taking off. I was gonna clip this out of the mountain.
The part that I was like, oh, this might be a problem in the future. No, no, it'll be fine.
No, not the
That
bottom part. Just this part.
The side part.
Yeah. Not a big problem, but it could become
I
one.
mean, technically, if you've clipped that part, you're gonna crash anyway.
Fair enough. Okay, fine. Well, still wouldn't mind it being like.
Where did you damage my wall? There you are.
You don't.
Pretty big hole. Fine.
Whoa.
That's alright. Yeah, there's like a perfect beam spot. Maybe. It might be a perfect beam spot. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it looks
it's
like
fine. It's fine.
it's pretty
Fine.
close.
Fine.
It's fine. It's all fine.
The plane's protected
And
by the
on-
lightning. Okay. Mission successful. Where's the
Yeah.
damage? A little bit of damage. You can see it on the top.
Fine.
There you go. There you go. Like nothing happened.
Just a big giant hole in the wall. That's fine. But with that in mind, I think now's a good time to end this episode. What do you think, Robert?
I think that's a great time to end this episode.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you liked this episode, do you want to do the outro or should I do the outro?
Sure, I'll do it. If you liked this episode, please leave a comment. Tell me how great of a pilot I am and awesome of a wind farm builder Smokey is. Or the opposite. And leave a like, all that fun jazz. Definitely stay tuned to check out the other videos. If this is your first time watching this series, then go back and see how we've got to this point. I'm definitely enjoying the series. I think Smokey is as well. And there's definitely more to come, so stay tuned. And with that, Robert Real and it's Smokey. I think we're going to be signing off and calming down from that totally perfect landing.
Yeah, nothing at all to worry about there. Nothing at all. It's fine. It's all fine. It's fine. On a side note, I need to go see my psychiatrist.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go lay down. Okay, catch you guys in the next episode.
Yeah, have a good one. See you then. Bye.
Adios.